music for Lagos.
102.3 Max FM.
All right, talking about celebrities, we understand that Burna Boy is getting a lot of, backlash. Calls himself an African giant. Time for elections, he goes silent. And he's a guy who normally sings about, he's a Pan-African artist, you can tell that he's got love for the people with his lyrics, always fighting for them and telling them to take their stand. But when it comes to the elections and when decisions are to be made, the African giant suddenly runs into his cave and hides there. And people are now saying, look, you cannot continue to give us this impression that you are a Pan-African artist with your lyrics and your songs, and it doesn't show up in your actions. So,
and on the other hand, people are saying as well that should we even be looking up to celebrities before we make our decisions as a people to decide who to vote for or not? Should we be waiting for someone like Burna Boy to tell us what to do before we do the right thing? Well, Burna Boy did go on his Insta story saying, I don't know why it's such a big deal to some Nigerians that I've not been vocal about the elections. Personally, I don't have a candidate that I believe in. I've never supported any political party or candidate in my life because I don't want to make you vote and then blame me when the person messes up as usual. That being said, I hope all votes count and the best man wins. Now, a particular writer came at him saying, look, you built your brand off of being active in terms of politics. In terms of, should I say, talking about people's struggles and stuff like that. So why is it that we're talking about our struggle as a people to get, the votes to come in and then you're not saying anything about it? So apparently, Burna Boy DM'd him, and because this guy then sent screenshots of this DM to the public sphere. He says, why would I move like this? Jesus. First of all, sir, out of all the 100 songs I have, there are only about 7 songs about these topics, and they barely made me any money at all. I've contributed positively more to Nigeria than you and all the candidates combined. And neither me nor my parents have taken any cover from the government for any reason. So I'm more than qualified to tell people like you to shut up when you don't know what you're talking about. And the guy responded saying, no one is doubting your positive contribution. You're being disingenuous here. The profit implied here isn't from individual songs, but rather the brand that the songs help build. And blah, 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 blah. They went on and on. And it was just an interesting take on, in the general view of what role celebrities should play in times like this.
Well, we can't take out the fact that these people have influence, all right? And I think it's time celebrities begin to realize their power. When they rise, the younger people will be eager to go out there and vote. Now, the thing about the whole PVC thing, if you notice this year, there were greater turnouts of PVC collectors, like people wanting to go and get their PVCs. It was becoming like if you don't have the PVC, you are like an empty person. And that's the way the narrative has been building. And now the young people now feel the need to go get their PVC. It's just that the frustrating part of the PVC is the fact that some people didn't get to collect theirs. We saw PVCs being dumped in the forests. We saw PVCs being recovered from very crazy places. And that's to tell you why the system is still a bit gory at the moment. We need a stable system that can give us, at least access to what we should be able to vote
Well,
with.
I feel it's better to be quiet than to come out and say rubbish. I think it's better for people
You can't be quiet.
No, hold on. I think it's better for people not to know what you're thinking than and assume whatever they want to assume than for you to come out and either
lead astray.
either confirm that you are rubbish or confirm that you're a good person. Let it be open to speculation.
I disagree.
If you do not have anything to contribute to what's going on,
most people actually know they use their sense. You understand? They go choose role model where instead they find who go mentor them. The person never arrive. Two of them can't hang for same location. No nowhere to go back or actually go forward. Now, if you check out this year, due to some celebrities going to do events using PVC as a pass. So that's in our motivation generally. Not be say you can't take stand. You understand? Then when the one can't hold you for where you stand, you shift again. So, and you don't already lead people
to that.
Reach there, can't leave them there. Those who are can't stranded.
And let me tell you, some people are probably doing it out of selfish reasons. You don't know exactly what kind of strategy they're using this for. Some people have used it to build a brand for themselves. Some people have used it to revive their careers. You don't know exactly why they're supporting this particular person. In truth, you just feel like, oh, this person is, and some people are just following the trend.
Yes, now.
Oh, this is what this is a popular choice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is what the young people want. This is what is trending on social media. Let me jump on it. So I feel people should be able to decide, or not be waiting for celebrities to decide who they should vote for.
Look,
if a celebrity that you like does not vote for the candidate of your choice, does that mean that the person is a bad person?
But let's be realistic. The fact that if you look at the way things have panned out, people have come out to support their candidate, and some people have actually not approved of the candidate they supported. So your support doesn't necessarily determine someone's choice, but at least actively participating is a great
this
deal.
Idea where your celebrity has a different choice politically.
Yeah.
Should that determine or say that this person is a bad person?
Well, it depends. It depends. You know, whether you like it or not, you are not blind to the antecedents of that person they are supporting. You are not blind to the track record and all of that. So you have to be able to use your own, your number 6. That's why it's common sense. You have to apply common sense as well and not run with any kind of emotions. Yeah.
Sometimes all the celebrity, some of them don't actually they sorted in quotes. They go with track record, they go with pedigree and everything where they go with. Whereas in get your own inferior motive, where no go ever tell you, and you go feel say in they do more because in get the resources where they don't channel for them. You when no get resources, we're supposed to manage yourself. You want to go meet up with that person standard, then at some point where this no can work, in get everything to fall back to. Some of these so-called followers and fans, some of them feel lose their life, some of them lose their places and all those things. Nothing to fall back to. So as Mark actually talked, nobody tells me no follow who you want to follow. But use your head, use your sense, because the result will not be the same.
Hit music for Lagos.
102.3 Max FM.